Yeah, it's going to be really tough to keep Jackie down. And the one thing for Polaris as well is they have to really watch Rosh. It's not just the Ursa, but of course, Shadow Shaman still does a lot of damage onto the Roshan. So once Tim says 6, going to be very comfortable.
Yeah, Yopaj, he gets the haste rune, going to try and keep moving in as Lelouch is going to try to fight back, but Yopaj just standing on the staircase, having the high ground, is with the haste rune. He'll just keep going onto Xavius. They should eventually have the keeper. As Lelouch going to show himself once again. Yopaj, he might go for a bit of a cheeky chase, but Lelouch trying to juke him out, and does kind of do so. We'll walk into the tree line, and that's going to be enough. Lelouch, he will survive through the onslaught. Yopaj, he will walk away with the FBs. He's having a very free lane.
Yeah, it's just left alone. He knows there's no kill threat because there's no stun fall through.
Tim's, he's so good at setting up here.
Deal with it all too well. He's creep cutting right now to drag the wave back, but leaves him a bit vulnerable.
Yeah, he gets held down for a moment. He does have Dream Coil available, and we'll try to orb the other way. The Lelouch actually does commit to it. Tim's unable to get in range for the Hex or the Shackles. The race is on for that 8-minute power rune. No Astral Step charges. The 1/8 Remnant gonna hold down the puck, but he does manage to pick up the rune. Now Cold Embrace, Skem. A bit of danger here on the Wyvern. Yopaj gonna get himself out of Skem. Will try to do the same, but eventually will drop.
Maybe expecting Natsumi to want to play a longer game with maybe a similar build-up in the jug, but not quite seeing what Natsumi wants to queue up yet.
Top lane, Natsumi, speaking of the Devil John, he has been caught out and does get taken down. FBZ able to set up with just a battery sword and cogs. Now the fight begins, but they've got the Serpents to drop as Yopaj. He's been targeted, hook shot, it's off the mark, but it may not matter. The Void Spirit still finding a way out somehow, but the orb will follow him down. Nice 8th Remnant by Yopaj, he's out of there. Meanwhile, they've got the Marcy held down. The Force is going to keep trying to go for this fight against Tims and eventually does rebound out. FBZ, he'll try for a TP, but Lelouch able to pick up a double kill on the puck. So even though they miss out on the Void Spirit, they still do get away with another. In fact, Yopaj was actually in a spot of danger as Natsumi has a haste
that Jackie can just go into, and there's still no solution. You are catching up with Lelouch. Like our puck, his rotations have been successful. Witchblade already up, the damage is there.
Tim's in danger. They'll drop the tombstone just in case they burst down Tim's, though. FBZ now going to try and force a fight with the curse out, but oh, it's on a creep. Bit of a misplay out from Skem. He's not happy about it. So a nice hook shot into the cogs out, but Force, he's going to survive. The hills up from TMB, keeping him up as they'll take down the Clockwork onto Skem. They'll get the Wyvern, and now poor old Jackie. He's in the middle of all this. He'll run past the tier 2, but Force is going to follow him down as now the Omni will be committed. Polaris able to really clean up in the mid lane, and well, Boom Esports getting caught with their pants down here.
And a bit of a fun fact with this matchup. We all know Boom's manager, Mr. Lane. Of course, a little fun fact, he used to be on a droid. And Polaris used to be a droid. So maybe Agent Lane has something to do. I'm just kidding, Lane. Don't get mad. Just wanted to give him a shout out. He's a fun guy.
I'll say it, John. He probably is an agent this game. Let's do this. Under the Void Spirit they go. They should have him. Dream Coil's not going to last long enough. In fact, FBZ, he hook shot him, but he hits the Void. So Yopaj goes down, and now FBZ on the bot 3 clock. He's going to follow soon after, I think. Though a nice curse is out, at least finding the Marcy. It's FBZ going to keep trying to run. The Illuminate will not connect, but TMB is on the chase with the Soul Rip up very soon, but just can't find the angle for the clock. So they do move back into the tier 1 mid tower, and you still got the mid Void Spirit, so you should realize they are ahead. Probably in their best interest not to slow down too much here against this Battle Furiosa, as they might find FBZ. Coil is there onto the Clockwork, hold him down, silence him up. Jackie's going to try and come in and help out by killing off TMB and does find him. That'll be 1 for 1. That might just be enough though. Polaris, maybe still going. They found the puck. Lelouch. That's a massive pick off for Boom. And Roshan, it's up.
Yep, they go in. They finally find the opportunity for that Roche. Drop the ward. It's not going to take long to clear that out. Xavius can give some vision in, but without the puck jumping in there is pretty tough for Polaris. And you all are kind of zoning out here, and Yopaj is showing up looking for an opportunity. Really,
everyone out. He breaks the smoke on the Wyvern. Very nice positioning there from Skem as Yopaj is going to try and come in, catch out the puck. There's your Hex out. Tims, he might be able to hold him down, but no, there's the Dispos there on to the Shaman as he is gone. Hook was off the mark as well from FBZ. So maybe Polaris, they can keep this fight going if they really want to. but it doesn't seem like they will.
To build up into it a lot faster than the Jug was allowed to go into his Maelstrom. He's got a lot of free room. He's not using the Aegis aggressively, but they are just waiting for that BKB, which is a recipe away. So about 1.4k gold. Once that's up, you should get going.
What solar bind is there on the Ursa? They've got a BKB available on force. They're going to try and move in and scam. Once again, getting caught out straight off the bat. Is FBZ, he has his own awkward up down. They got the Hex out onto the puck. Tombstone down as well. In fact, they'll find the Marcy, but she does have rebound. Force, he's going to keep trying to move in here with the sidekick and the unleash. Back in onto Yopaj, who actually goes in with the astral step, but is going to get punished. Not expecting the orchid out from Xavius. He will go down. And so it started off a decent fight for Boom, but they gave the Void Spirit line. Maybe that's the idea for Polaris. Maybe just keep trying to buy more time.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to keep stalling out for Natsumi. I think the one issue of stalling out against the Ursa is the timing, although.
X out, Tim's not going to catch the puck, but he's got the Marcy. Lelouch, they're going to move in with a stance of his own onto the Shaman. He will get one. Now the curse out from Skem to hold a couple down. Jackie's going to move in here along with FBZ, trying to get those kills going. And then we'll find the keeper into the Marcy. While Lelouch, he's still chasing around. Awkward time now for Polaris. They have no idea. Or do they? They back off for a moment. DMV, though, going to get caught out, but he's just a pos 5 undying. He won't mind dying first.
I mean, he probably doesn't want to be spinning on top of the Ursa by himself. They need to control the Ursa for him, ensure that he can't just stand, overpower, and get a couple of lucky bashes, then that spin is just kind of useless.
Bot lane, make it caught, Force. Nice rebound. X is there from Tim's, but it's not going to make the difference. Polaris able to find another great pickoff for themselves.
Yeah. They know there was a smoke play as well from Boom, popping a couple of those spells in the middle, and Polaris now gets to just play patient. They hold the high ground. They haven't spotted out these wards, so there's also information here from Boom, although...
BZ, he's been caught out. He'll get an awkward off onto Lelouch, but he's going to copy Illuminate into the Dispose, but here comes Jackie, and that's a very nice curse out from Scam. They get the keeper. Force, he will rebound out in time. Keep in mind, Roshan is up right now, though neither side is feeling too comfortable to make their way in. 3. Lelouch should be the target they really wanted the puck, but instead they might have to settle for Xavius, who does run right past him. Oh, he just recalled! Natsumi's going to immediately spin out of there. But my god, that could have ended in a real disaster had they not been lucky. FBZ in the meantime has been caught out on the clockwork, but is going to be able to hook shot right back in onto the park. Lelouch going to be saved by the Aeon Disc for now, but the Aether Remnant going to lock him down. They'll even have an Orchid out. That'll be the puck's life gone. That'll also be Roshan's life gone. Got Lelouch around with Xavius to make the jump in. Problem is he does have 2 lives and a BKB and the Enrager. They'll make the jump in though. 1 life is going to go down. A nice start for Polaris. The curse not really doing too much, but they do take down TMB. Now Tim's to go down, but Jackie is right in. Has he gone a bit too far though? It does seem like it. And they are going to be forced to back out of here as Polaris. They're the ones trying to punish. In fact, they even found Yopaj in the tree line. He was underneath vision. He's going to drop in the Void Spirit. They won't find the Ursa. FBZ hook shot and away should be fine as well. Just preparing high ground defense, waiting for Boom to overextend him.
Playing under where they've got control, backing off at the right times, knowing that everyone's kind of clumped up on both sides, and you don't want to jump into Boom. Boom doesn't want to jump into you. They can afford to kind of put the
hook shot. FBZ, he does block away with the cogs out now as well, so the Jug's in big trouble. They'll get the Hex out. Natsumi needs some help, but the Shackles was there to lock him down. Very nice setup there by FBZ. Still trying to move in onto Force, but he'll rebound away. Instead, Yopaj will try for a chase onto Lelouch. We'll find Force instead. No Aether Remnant to come out those. They do have the Silence, and now the Ethereal Blade. That kind of messes up Jackie.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a mistake there coming out from Boom, just not quite coordinated. That does allow Force to back off, but the push still continues. Wards are still there, although...
Lelouch does find one. Nice pick up there by the puck as they will try to hold him down with the Remnant, but Aeon Disc is going to protect as Lelouch is going to try to orb his way out of there and eventually should be able to, but Yopaj, he'll keep going with the chase out. Another Aether Remnant available here for the Void Spirit. But he won't bother any further. It's back into the mid-tier 3, or rather the mid-racks. They already got the tier 3 tower down. Hook shot in, FBZ right on target. Has the coddle. That'll be Xavier's down, but he'll buy back immediately. Problem is, Jackie, already halfway through that mid-racks, is probably going to get away with it. I don't think this Coddle's going to stop him. They will walk it up. Jackie doesn't care, though.
This bait like that, I think it's going to go very, very awkward for players
Jackie,
fast.
he's right in. TNV's already gone here, John. Hook shot off the mark, though. Nice setup here by Force onto the clockwork. BZ will pop his own BKB out. Is now Force. He'll get stunned up by the Abyssal of Jackie, but a nice rebound away. He's barely going to make it for now. Force is out, but they've lost Avius and they've lost Natsumi. Bit of a mess here for Polaris. Luckily for them, Roshan is not up, but John, they could just go high ground again. They have a mid-creep wave.
Yeah,
no buyback.
No threat of buyback from the Jug. They can't really stop it. Boom, we'll clear out that range. Pings out for the top if they want to. Not just go for the end game.
Why the hell not? You got 65 seconds without a Jug here. So boom, they should know they can just go all the way for the end. 4 towers under siege. Polaris, they're the ones who need to find a way to defend this. Hook shot is their FBZ. Gonna finally lose on the puck. He'll try to use it off, but the Aether Remnant gonna hold him down. Leilu's got no buyback either. So boom, they'll really just go for the jugular here. You've got one Undying, and now you've got another Marcy, but they've called the GG. They've had enough. Boom Esports, they'll confidently take this one 2-0. Of course, Jonathan, they still don't look quite as clean as they once did on the side of Boom. I don't think we can lie about that, but Polaris, they weren't good enough today to go up against this team.
Yeah, not quite.